The Lord ain't seeing you. I want the Most High God to see you. I want him to be able to answer your prayer. You understand what I'm saying? Because the whole time we think we getting blessed, we ain't getting blessed by the Father. We not doing what the Father's telling us to do. When you see a man walking around in the dress, he effeminate. Right. He a punk. He gay. Right? Same thing with a woman. You see a woman walking around in pants, according to the Bible, she has a manly spirit on her. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. The opportune for a woman is to be under a man.
Right.
You understand? That's the purpose for a woman. It's to serve her Lord, her husband.
Well, then you don't have to serve.
You still got to serve a man, though.
No man I have to serve God.
No man but God?
That's the only one.
You sure? You go to court and the judge say, stand up, what you gonna do?
Stand up.
Why not? Why you gonna stand up? You serving him? Hey, stand up, sit down, stand up. Please raise your right hand, raise your left hand, sit down, say it again, hush him out, come back, don't leave, get out, attain. And you still listen, you still serving a man. You go to work, number of women work at your job? You got men that work at your job? You got any men supervisors? So men say, why you late? What's your name? Miss what? Miss Shirley, why you late? Come see me in my office. Miss Shirley, I need you to come in on Sunday. Miss Shirley, you know what? Take the rest of the day off. Miss Shirley.
I ain't coming in on Sunday. I go to church.
You going to church on Sunday? You supposed to go to church today.
I'm going tonight.
You supposed to go. No, right now. This right here. You supposed to be at church right now. Because the Lord ain't tell us to serve, go to church, worship him on Sunday.
Right.
No, he didn't. He didn't tell us to go and worship him on Sunday.
Not Monday, Tuesday.
Said the Sabbath day. The Sabbath day. The Sabbath day. We have to keep that holy. Let's finish that. Deuteronomy 22:5. Because I want you to catch this. Because you say you want to know how to get to heaven, right? You want to know the address and the phone number, how you get there, right? So we dialing in, and I want you to share it. We dialing in. We about to dial this number in, and we're going to give you the address. This is how you get there, sis. Deuteronomy 22:5.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5.
Bring it
That
on.
number? All right.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
The woman is not supposed to be wearing that which pertains unto a man. She's not supposed to be wearing no pants. Read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither is a man when we walk around here in no dress.
Right.
There is no such thing as no man's dress.
Right.
Same thing, there's no such thing as no woman's pants. Hold on. There ain't no such thing as no man's dress. There's no such thing as no man's dress. I don't give a damn what J.C. Penn try to call it. Ain't no such thing as no man's dress.
Right.
Read it home.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so.
It says, for all that do so are what?
Are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
It's an abomination, my sister. It's an abomination. You are in the midst of being an abomination, my sister. You are an abomination unto the Lord thy God. The Lord ain't seeing you. I want the Most High God to see you. I want him to be able to answer your prayer. You understand what I'm saying? Because the whole time we think we getting blessed, we ain't getting blessed by the Father. We not doing what the Father's telling us to do.
Right.
If your children don't listen to you, you're not going to go ahead and do what they ask. All right, Mama, let me borrow this. Mama, let me borrow that. You drove all my gas out of my car and stole $20 out of my purse. Why look like giving you some money now? Right. Mama, help me out. Mama, help me. Mama. Why would I do that if you ain't doing what I asked you to do? Huh? Okay, how do I love you? I love you by correcting you.
Right.
I love you by telling you what's right. That's not love if I let you go ahead and continue on to being in sin. If I continue to see you die. Because that's the wages of sin is what? It's death. That's the wages of sin. Let's find out what sin is. Because that's what they don't tell us at church. They have us come to church. It's a lot of people out here. It's a lot of people out here. But we just trying to get to the Michelle Lynn for the few ears. Brother James trying to get to the few ears that can't hear.
Right.
You understand? To bring them back to the remembrance. You had the question, how do I get to heaven? Well, this is it. Ain't no other way.
Right.
Ain't no other way to get there. You can't dial your way up in there. You can't pay your way up in there, because that's what the pastors want you to do. They want you to pay your way to get into heaven.
Well,
you can't get there.
Guess what? Well, I ain't gonna get there then because I ain't got no money to get there.
All praises. The poor is always with us.
It don't cost them money to keep the commandment.
Read that.
1 John chapter 3, verse 4.
Bring it out.
This is sin. This is what sin is, my sister.
Whosoever committed sin transgresses also the law.
It says, whosoever committed sin transgresses also the law.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is the breaking of God's laws. When we break God's laws, that means we are in the midst of sin. You understand what I'm saying? So our women walk around here being immodest, wearing immodest clothing, wearing pants. It's in the midst of sin. And we didn't know it because we have never been taught that out of the Bible. We have never, because the Christian church tell you, oh, you come as you are, and know what you're doing? You stand as you are. Because you ain't making no change to get to God. You come in, want to hear a lovely song. Ooh, church service was awesome. It was great. What you learn?
The love of Jesus.
They don't know. And it's not that they wasn't listening. They sung every hymn in it. But there was nothing coming out. Nothing was getting taught. No correction. Don't go to the store. You gotta keep the Sabbath day holy. Keep your money in your pocket. I understand you gotta do it.
She said the church that she go to, women they're not allowed to wear pants and they have to have their heads covered.
It's right.
That's where it's supposed to be.
Well, you know where they get it from? They get it from the scriptures. But it ain't no suggestion. That's a commandment. That our women are supposed to be wearing modest clothing.
Right.
That our women are supposed to have their head covered when they prophesy in scripture. Let's read that. I understand, Brother James. You say, yeah?
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 5. But
You started verse 3.
verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
You heard that, my sister?
She said I don't put her on blast too much, but
No, she all right.
I wanted to
How you doing, big bro?
grasp what the love of God truly is.
That's what we going over, my sister.
What is
We
truly
going over what the true love is. Let me show you this. Listen at this, bro. You know what the love of God is? Yeah, what it means to love God. How do you love God?
Let him wake you up.
Hey, yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for waking me up. How do I love God? What do I got? How do I love God? Can I give him a high five? Can I? Can I hug him? Can I? Can I hug him? How do I love God? How do I show God that I love him? How do I show I love God for him waking me up in the morning? How do I show God that I love him? How do I do that? Come on, big bro, help me out. Thank him. Just thank you. How? Okay, I talk to him. Is he talking back to me? Because we just read what sin is, right? What is sin? What is sin? Come on, help me out. It's a tag team. I want to make sure you got the right number. I can't let you go if you ain't got the right number now. What is sin? What does sin mean? But I want to make sure you know. I want to make sure yeah, I got that. I know the address. I know where y'all at. I want to make sure you got the right address. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. What does it mean? What does sin mean? Let's read it again. We're going over what sin is. Then we're going to show you how to love God.
1 John chapter 3, verse 4.
Bring it out.
Whosoever committed sin transgresses also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is the breaking of God's law. When we break God's laws, we are in the midst of sin. John 9:31. We are in the midst of sin. If we breaking God's laws, we ain't doing what God tells us to do, we're in the midst of sin. That's the thing that God ain't even listening to. You understand what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he woke us up, but he didn't wake us up to commit sin. He woke us up for everlasting life. Right? Read on.
The book of John chapter 9, verse 31.
Bring it out.
Now we know that God hears not sinners.
Hold up. Say, God don't hear no sinners. God ain't hearing no sinners. You sitting there thanking God. You think he hearing that? No. You ain't doing nothing I'm telling you to do. I don't want to hear nothing of what you got to say. I don't care about what you got to say. You don't respect what I'm telling you. You don't respect me waking you up. Why would you thank me? Why would I listen to your thanks? Thank you for letting you for another day in sin. Thank you for letting me commit abominations. What are we thanking God for?
Bring it out.
Why are we thanking God? It's action in it. It's action in love.
Right.
1 John 5:3. There's action in the love of God. You understand? There's action. It's an action word. Love is an action word. It's something that we got to do. I know you got to go. What you got to go do? Put on a dress.
Right.
The commandments. Today is the Sabbath day.
Right.
No buying, no selling, no working, no cooking on the day.
Right.
You understand? Come fellowship. You really want to know how to get to the kingdom of heaven? Come fellowship with us. Read that.
1 John chapter 5, verse 3.
Let me show you what the love is, sis, where you go.
For this is the love of God,
Say, this is the love of God. What is the love of God?
that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
That's the love of God. We have to keep his commandments.
Right.
So if I'm not keeping God's commandments, I can't love God. You have to keep his commandments. Not just every other day. Oh, I'm going to keep it on Saturday. I'm going to keep it every day. 24 hours. So what you going to do right now, sis? All praise to the Father. All praise to the Father. You understand what I'm saying? Sister says she's going to go home and change her apparel. Hey, that's a righteous thing. That's a very righteous thing.
The next time you see me, I will be in the dress.
All praise to the Most High.
Or skirt.
All praise, hey, long as it's mighty. Hey, big bro, don't go yet. Don't go yet, because I got one for you too. I got something for you too. 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 3. Let's find out. 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3.
Bring it out.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Y'all believe that? Y'all believe that the head of man is Christ? Okay, read on.
And the head of the woman is the man.
That the head of the woman is the man.
Right.
A lot of our women don't want to hear that. The head of the woman is the man. Meaning man is woman's head. Read on.
And the head of Christ is God.
So the head of Christ is God. So there's a hierarchy. There's a hierarchy from the heavens up until on earth. Read it from the top again.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
It said every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonors his head, big bro. Right now, you're in the midst of prophecy, bro. You're in the midst of hearing the testimony of Jesus Christ. So, should your head be covered? Should your head be covered? Come deal with me. Come deal with me. I want you to see something real quick. Read it again.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
So who is the head of man? Ooh, what? Come on, man, I need you to listen up. Hell no. A woman run you? Okay then, so a woman can't be your head. You understand? A woman can't be your head. Right? She can't be your head. Hell no. If she your head, hey, we got another thing we need to discuss. You understand what I'm saying? We got something else going on. We need to get this thing straight. So, read the top again.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
The head of every man is Christ. Nah, is Christ, is this Christ right here? That's Christ? You sure that's Christ? I ain't show you this one. What about this one, the one with the little lamb? I pointed at this one, but what about that one though? You come right there, you come see it. I want your baby to see it. You see it? So this one or this one? This one? This one right here? Now, you got that image, but this one is a little bit more like in color. What about that one? I know you've seen that one before, right? You say that's Christ, right? Where you learn that from? Huh? Just you? Nah, it ain't just you. Because you done seen it before. You done seen that image before. They done pushed it on your head. You done seen it in movies. You done seen it. Even if you ain't go to the Christian church, you can go to Islam. And they gonna push that same image. You understand what I'm saying? Let's find out what the Bible say Jesus Christ look like. Anybody ever prove it out of the Bible and show you what Jesus Christ look like out of the Bible? That everybody say they read? Alright, let's go to it.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to shew unto his servants things which must surely come to pass.
So we read the revealing of Jesus Christ. Jump to verse 14.
Verse 14, his head and his hairs were white like wool.
So his head, the hair on his head and on his face was white in color but woolly in texture. Who on the face of this planet got woolly texture there? Hair like wool. Take your hat off. Feel that, feel your hair. Feel your hair. It's a demonstration. Feel your hair. That's what wool feel like. That ain't nappy. That ain't undesirable hair. That's hair like Christ. That's hair like the Most High God.
Right.
You understand? That's hair like the hair. That's hair like the angels. We were made in His image, right? So if we were made in His image, and we just read a description of Christ, says his hair was white like wool,
as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
What's the color of brass? Brass with a B. Brass. What's the color of brass? What was the color of brass? What's the color of brass? What does brass look like? Like a gold, like you see the brass band when you go to the football games. They got the trumpet section. It's the brass band. It's like a goldish brownish color, right? Read on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
You take that same brass and burn it in a furnace. What color is it gonna turn? Huh? You take paper. You take grass. You take this tarp. Huh? It's gonna turn to ash. What color? If I take this metal right here and throw it in the furnace, what color is it gonna turn? It's gonna turn black. You understand? Brass is a metal. If you burn metal, it's gonna turn black. So then, if Jesus Christ, if his feet was black, wouldn't the rest of his body be black as well? His body would be black as well, wouldn't it? So then who is that? Who is this? Is that Jesus Christ? No!
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. nation is you.
And